Your cavalry itself was designed mainly for observation and control of going out, and getting information, and coming back. Cavalry was also used for transferring information, messages from one to the other, especially every so often you would have a cavalry group run across another one. You may see sword fighting, pistol, hand combat type thing. But cavalry was observational type stuff. Sometimes you may question, does everybody fall at the wrong time? A lot of reasons is because the accuracy of the weapons. You can fire 100 times and one round may wound somebody. When you stop and think how many people you call in the war between the states and the Civil War, depending on which way you call it, and how many actual casualties, you'll be amazed considering how many rounds were actually fired.
It's jamming on every one of them. I think my extractor's bad. Learn to get behind me. You're going to get the ears blown off. I thought we were moving that way. I'm sorry. He's tender. Leave him alone.
If you look at, pardon me. The question was about the technology that the South had. You have to remember the manufacturing capabilities was all up in the Richmond area. So as weaponry came out, that was sent. The largest gunpowder area was down in the west of Georgia. All right, but getting those supplies to the troops became a problem. 90% to 80% of all the industrial part was in the north when the war broke out. The railroads, 60 to 70% was all in the north. So you have to remember the South was agrarian versus industrial based. So when the war came, they either had to import from out of Britain, France, and infantry, or they had to makeshift what they had available. When they went out, they grabbed whatever they had above the fireplace, whatever was used by their relatives. It was not uncommon to find Confederates in the Spanish Mexican-American War, things such as that. Because they were called up. Union forces, initially, the commanding officer used to pay for things, but then as time went on, the federal government started paying for things, and that's where the standardization of uniforms, as far as what the weaponry would go and things like that. On the Union side, for example, the number one weapon is the Springfield 58 caliber, but when the contract came out to them, Springfield could only make so many, so they would turn around and subcontract to other companies to produce the remaining part. For example, I own a Providence Springfield. It's a contract rifle, but its name is Springfield. It's actually made in Providence, Rhode Island, subcontract.
I wanted to make it to the Moses tree.
Just to let you know that people know for safety purposes, if you notice the rifle is kind of fired upwards, that's a safety call. There is protection between wadding and sparks and everything to come out the end of the barrels and directly at the person. It's just like with the artillery, there's a specific sequence of activity goes involved in that. The first thing is when the command is given to load, our artillery round is brought out and inspected, given to the front, person would load it, and there's a whole series of sequence. So the next time the artillery piece, if you watch, you'll notice there's two in the front, two in behind the wing, one where the cover is, and then one person in the sky, an overall artillery commander. Okay? And you'll hear things like advance the round, and that's what it's doing. If you see the gentleman at the very first artillery piece here, you notice that that's not